Hi Scorpio, thanks for watching. This is a spiritual horoscope, so please take what resonates and release the rest. We'll get started with some runes and then we'll clarify with some cards. So let's jump in. What does Scorpio need to know? So you have this one, which represents emotional strength. So let's take a look at how that comes into play. What can we clarify for Scorpio? So let's take a look. So you have Othala. So Othala is all about pleasant surprises. So it's like right now I feel it's like you're in limbo in terms of your emotions. Like one day you're on a high and the next day you're so down. And that's where it's really wearing you out. But there's something coming along that it's going to like perk you right up. And you've got Ansus. So Ansus is about looking for signs. So it's like when you're down, you need to find things to pick you up. So you have more up days than down. So this is, it's all like, it's strange. Like what I'm seeing, it's like a chart and you need to like track your emotions in terms of like, everyone's got good days and not so good days, but it's almost like you need that reminder, you need that chart, or even writing it down in a calendar and like what you're feeling. So it's like the more you do it and you have the visual of it, you can see, okay, yeah, I'm actually doing really good. And so this is where you're starting to change your outlook. It's okay to have crap days, but you need to find ways to pick yourself up. And that's where if you see the visual, because it's easy to get stuck in kind of your own thought process that things are negative and then you spiral down from there. So this is where if you have that visual and tracking, okay, today was an awesome day, the next day is kind of wah, but having that track will keep the momentum going that you want those good days. And then you could even reflect back in terms of what made it such a good day. And this is where you need to be in tune with yourself and also look for signs from the universe to keep building that momentum and having those good days. And you've got Isa. So Isa is all about patience. So you need to be kind to yourself through this process, especially when you're feeling in limbo. It's such a foreign experience because you're like, well, when the days that you're down, you're like, well, what the hell? Why am I feeling like this? Because yesterday was so awesome. So you need to be patient with yourself. And so tracking it on a calendar and what you're feeling will help you try to it's like level off. But you need to be kind and patient with yourself through this process, because when you didn't get to this state overnight, and you're not going to pull yourself out of it overnight, but it's like steady progress. The more you do it, you'll get better and better and better, and you'll have more good days than bad days. But that visual and tracking things will help start things off for you. And look, so now you've got Urus, which is all about perseverance. So when you've had, let's say, 2 good days in a row, and then the next day you're just feeling down, it's okay. There's always tomorrow. And then it's like taking it, even not waiting until tomorrow, but taking it minute by minute and having control over your thoughts. If you're spiraling and everything seems negative, you have the control to be conscious of it and then trying to find something positive. And that outlook and that change of perspective, it are all ways to pull yourself out of this limbo feeling that you're in right now. Let's go to some cards now. What can we clarify for Scorpio? So you've got higher education. Okay, look, you've got the rose, which represents steady progress. So the more you do it, the more you chip away at being more aware of your feelings and tracking them. You become more aware of yourself and your emotions, and over a longer period of time, because again, like, it's easy to get sucked up in the negative that everything's crap. But this is where, if you have a chart, okay, no, yesterday was fantastic. Okay, so today maybe it's just off. Okay, and then it's all about changing your thoughts and your perspective as you're trying to navigate through that not so good day. What else can we clarify for Scorpio? You found it. You've got the key. You've got all the right ingredients to pull yourself out of this. You've got all the right skills and the tools to do it. You just need to set the wheels in motion, is what they're saying here. Healthful eating. So this is where it's, again, it's easy to get sucked up in that cycle in terms of, okay, you're feeling like crap, so you want to eat crap because you'll feel better, because it's that comfort food, right? But then you've eaten it, and then you feel like garbage because you've eaten it. So it's that spiral. So this is where taking the baby steps. And again, things don't happen overnight. And even with healthy eating, you can like fall off the wagon one day. That's okay. There's always the baby steps. There's always the little changes and incremental changes that you can do that can impact your life. But you just need to start, and don't give up on those when you fall off the wagon kind of thing. Triumphant. Look, you've got, like we said here, you've got all the tools. You just need to start the momentum to pull yourself out of this limbo. And look, you've got the triumphant card. You do have all the necessary ingredients. Like I said, you do have all the skills and tools to pull yourself out of it, and you start the wheels in motion. Don't get hung up on yourself if you've had the one bad day, because it's overall, it's as a whole how things will come together, and you do have everything that it takes. All right, this is what I have for you at this time. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.